Happy day, dear all. Welcome to my English class. In the previous class, we completed lesson number 2, Black and White, What a Pair. And in today's class, we are going to start with a new poem, My Clock. So everyone know what is a clock. And here our poem goes. My little clock, my little clock, he lives upon the shelf. He stands on four round golden feet and so supports himself. So here we are going to study about a clock. And here the poet assumes a clock to be a human being and he addresses the clock as he. Okay, so here the poet says, my little clock, he lives upon the shelf. He lives upon the shelf means, where is the clock kept, my dear little ones? Yes, he is kept on the shelf. He stands on four round golden feet. So, how are his legs, my dear little ones? Yes, they are round in shape. And how many legs does the clock have? Wonderful. The clock is having four round golden feet and so supports himself. So, what is that supporting the clock to stand? Beautiful. His four round golden feet. So, these 4 feet are supporting the clock to stand erect. Yes. So, shall we read out the poem once again? Yes. My little clock, my little clock, he lives upon the shelf. He stands on four round golden feet and so supports himself. My little clock, my little clock, he lives upon the shelf. He stands on four round golden feet and so supports himself. Let's move on to the next para. Our second para says, his face is very white and clean. His hands are very black. He has no soap to wash them with and suffers from the lack. So now here the poet in the second stanza, he describes about the appearance of the clock. He says, his face is very white and clear. How is his face? It is white and as well as clean. Okay, it is clean. But his hands are very black. His hands are very black means, yeah, my dear little ones, they are very dirty. He has no soap to wash them with. Oh, poor thing, the clock. He does not have soap to wash his hands and suffers from the lack. And suffers from the lack means, as he is not having the soap to clean up his hands, so he is suffering from that lack of soap. Okay, he is not having the soap, so he is suffering. And his hands are always black. Only his face is very white and clean and clear. Okay, yes. So shall we read this para, my dear little ones? Yes. His face is very white and clean. His hands are very black. He has no soap to wash them with and suffers from the lack. Once again, his face is white and clean. His hands are very black. He has no soap to wash them with and suffers from the lack. Wonderful. So let us move on to the third stanza. He holds them up his grimy hands and points at me all day. Make haste, the moments waste. So here the poet says that as the clock is having dirty hands, you know what does he does? Yeah, he holds them up. He raises his hand and always his grimy hands. What is the meaning of grimy here? Yes, my dear little ones. Grimy, it is the dirty. Yeah, he always holds his dirty hands up, pointing at me and points at me all day. He's pointing his dirty hands always at me throughout the day. Make haste, the moments waste. So hurry, hurry, the moments waste. He is reminding me. The poet wants to say that even though the clock's hands are dirty, he never minds. He always raises his hand and he keeps on pointing at me throughout the day as though saying that, hurry, hurry, the time is up. The moment you're wasting, just move on, shift to another work. Your time is up. So now let us read the third stanza once again. He holds them up his grimy hands and points at me all day. Make haste, the moments waste. Make haste, the moments waste. Once again. He holds them up his grimy hands and points at me all day. Make haste, the moments waste. Make haste, the moments waste. So this is about a beautiful alarm clock which is kept on the shelf and it is standing with the support of its four round golden feet, and it is very white and clean. Its face is very white and clean, but his hands are very black, that is very dirty. Even though he is having dirty hands, he never hesitate to point his hand at me throughout the day, saying, hurry up, your time is running out. So with this, we finished the poem. So now let us see the word meanings. The meaning of support: hold something up so that it does not fall. Suffers from the lack. Here in this poem is does not have something. The clock does not have soap to wash its hand with. So that is what the clock is suffering from. He is not having the soap to wash his hands. That is only suffers from lack. Grimy, dirty, make haste, hurry. Now let us see the rhyming words in the poem. Shelf, himself, black, lack, haste, waste. Wonderful, my dear little darlings. So these are the word meanings and rhyming words. Beautiful. So we have come to the end of today's session. I want you all to memorize the poem My Clock, and we will recite the poem in the next class. Until next class, stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself, and bye.